Ish is a guy I told was on the streets a week ago, looking for a job. And here he is playing, being counted on to make plays. Did an outstanding job, had 7 of our first 10 points. Made mistakes, but he's not playing for a coach who's going to cuss him out and yell at him. I'm going to talk to him, I'm going to nurture him, I'm going to love him. And he responded. He really gave us some quality minutes and gave us a chance to win this game. Brandon Rush was outstanding. Again, rebounding the basketball, scoring, taking advantage of matchups. At the end of the day, the thing I love about him most is he'll never put himself in position to make a mistake offensively. He knows exactly who he is and plays to his strength. It's a great win for us.
How do you think Monte responded to the rough start?
I thought he really showed his toughness, showed his will, showed what a great play is, because great players respond in the face of adversity. And he put us on his back and brought us home, not just by scoring, but also facilitating. And here's a guy that people don't want to talk about, but he's gone through a lot. Losing his grandmother, losing a loved one. I've been there. It's tough, but he's been there for his team. He's still been as strong vocally. In spite of a tough first half where he struggled shooting the basketball and at times took bad shots, he hung in there and carried us to the victory.
Did you talk to him at all at halftime, to Monte?
Yes, I talked to him during the game. I talked to him at halftime. I talked to him down the stretch. At the end of the day, if I was defending him, I'd want him to shoot a jump shot. I'd want him to let me off the hook, because he would know and I would know that I could not guard him. And he's facing guys every single night that has that same mindset, that know they don't stand a chance if he keeps his foot on the gas pedal to guard him. And he made plays. Great players think that they could make every shot. So you can't blame him for that. That's part of what makes him great. But he's got to be reminded once in a while, okay, now it's time to put him to sleep.
Coach, can you talk about Wright's versatility? And I think I saw him play a little point guard tonight as well.
Who's that?
Darrell Wright.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yes, he did play. I mean, here's a guy playing really 1 through 4 for us. And the ability to defend the 4, to rebound the basketball, to bring it up the floor, to make plays, and a high IQ guy, settled us down, talked to the guys when they were making mistakes on the floor. Great leadership, and he's played spectacular for us. I mean, the numbers don't do justice telling the story of what he's done for us.
You found out before the game that Stephon would not play. Do you then tell people, or you just go wait and the game starts and you put the other guys in there?
No, I didn't have a discussion with anybody in the locker room saying Steph is not going to play. They didn't know until pretty much until it started, because it doesn't matter. We're a no-excuse basketball team, and whoever's in the game, whoever's playing, the identity remains the same. Our mission remains the same, and there's no change. So if it's Ish Smith or Steph Curry, doesn't matter. And it was great to see him go out there and do the job.
What did you guys do to make things tough on Carmelo tonight?
This is going to be strange to hear, but we are a defensive team.
Golden State?
Yeah, it's a shocker. Great players are going to come in against us, whether it's home or away, and they're going to have great nights. But our job is to make it tough and not hold our heads down. Follow the game plan, understand what we're willing to give up, and if a guy scores 40 on us, it's going to be 40 on our terms as opposed to on his terms. And ultimately, we did a great job paying attention to the game plan and the strategy. And if a guy heats up, it's up to me and my coaching staff to make the adjustments to give him different looks. But but our guys did a great job of competing. The strange thing is, we had a bad first half offensively. And I pulled the guys in the huddle and talked about it. For the first time since I can remember, the defense has given us a chance to win a ball game. The way we defended in the first half put us in position to win the game in the second half.
Can you talk about?
What changed defensively from the second half of the Clippers game to the last two games?
I don't think either team had Chris Paul. No, you know, you had a superstar who got hot and played pick and roll basketball, also played isolation basketball, and we were not as sharp as we could be defensively. We made the adjustments, and we've been on a great roll defensively, in sync, in unison. It's just been a thing of beauty to watch. And the great thing about it is, when you begin to taste this type of success, I told the guys, greed is good. Want more. Look forward to the next night.
Can you talk about Epe's contribution tonight and feeding him in the low post a couple times, and he really rewarded you guys for that?
Yes, he did. I talked about it. I saw the guy at 11:30, midnight the other night, before the last game, before the Bulls game, in the gym. And I was happy to see that, because up until that point he was struggling, and I let him know he was struggling, and I also let him know I'm going to continue to trust him and go to him. So no sense in holding his head down. And it was refreshing to see him in the gym, and he responded. And again tonight, gave us a post present. I'm not afraid to go to him at any point in the game, rebound, defend. This is what we expected to see from him, and he certainly brought it tonight.
What's it feel like for you personally to beat the New York Knicks?
Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Bottom line is, we're 2-1. We're playing great basketball. I can care less who the opponent is. I want to continue to win.
Great, thank you,
Thank you.
appreciate that.